Who says good things don't last? We have a gem in our community that has been shining bright for 130 years, and its mission for all that time continues today, caring for individuals as they age and supporting their families. We're talking about Montefiore, and its president and CEO, Lauren Rock, is here to show us how its important past is paving the way for a fabulous future. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Well, let's travel back in time first. How did Montefiore get its start?
It started as the Kesher Home for the Aged, and at the time it was a rest home and old home, had different terms.
Yeah, and in the old days, that's how it was. So it had nothing to do with rehabilitation and things. So who would go to the home at that point?
Seniors, elderly, needing shelter, maybe needing a little social activity, not really focused on nursing and rehabilitation or a healing environment, those types of things that today are very critical and important.
That support is so important.
It is.
So can you give us an idea of what kind of support that it is that you're talking about that the home now can provide?
On a day-to-day basis, certainly the nursing care, which is why most individuals need to be there, because they can't be on their own from a physical standpoint. A lot of social support as well, activities, socialization, and a number of memory issues. And so we're there to provide support and reminders and medication management and medical oversight.
Help for the patients, help for the families.
Absolutely.
Do you have activities, big activities for the patients?
Lots of activities, because a healing environment addresses all needs. It's not only the physical needs, but it's certainly the spiritual needs from the standpoint of whether it's religious services or fun programs for the social needs.
Okay, the snowball, I heard about the
snowball dance.
Dinner dances, holiday dinners
absolutely.
and things.
There's always something going on.
That's excellent for the community.
It is.
There's been a lot of changes in the 130 years that you've been around in medicine and in technology. At Montefiore, what have been some of the big changes that you've seen?
Well, certainly since the late 70s, there's been a major emphasis on rehabilitation. So it's about getting people in, getting them better after a hospital stay, and getting them home. And years ago, it was long hospital stays and maybe even long rehabilitation stays. Today, we see very short hospital stays. So there's a lot of support that we provide for the patients and family in a post-hospital setting, and then we get them home.
Okay, and you have something called Rehab Road. Tell me what that is.
We do. It's a great simulation environment where individuals that want to learn how to get in and out of a car again, or go to the grocery store or a theater or even the bank, and it really takes them into real life challenges.
So you have these right on site that they can learn how to do all of this?
It's all part of their therapy.
And at home setting? Like transitional care, learning how to take care of themselves at home too?
Yes, we've just recently opened what we call our transitional care suite, and that's for an individual that may be going home in a few days but isn't really sure of his or her capabilities. So that gives them a home-like environment with a regular bed and a little refrigerator and sink and dishwasher, and it lets them trial being at home, but with the security and safety of having staff to support them.
So as opposed to old-time occupational therapy where you go to this room and there was counters there and you had to pretend. It's like really being in.
Yeah, make your own coffee, put your dishes in the dishwasher. Yes, you have all that type of opportunity.
Oh, that is so fantastic. What's the future looking like now for Montefiore?
Well, the future is, and we're well positioned for that with some of the services that we have for home care. A lot of individuals coming in for short stays and coming in later and later in life because they're staying at home more. And so there are skilled services that can provide support of nursing care and therapists right after a hospital stay or a rehabilitation stay.
And a new assisted living facility part, I understand?
Yes, and a new assisted living at Montefiore, and we certainly have an assisted living campus out at the Wiles in Bainbridge. But at Montefiore, we're very excited with a new memory care unit that will be opening in the fall. 8 beds, and call us and we'll give you more information on it.
All right. It sounds like things are really moving forward into the next 130 and more years. So.
Very exciting.
So caring never goes out of style. We wish Montefiore a very happy 130th anniversary and our best wishes for many more years to come.
For more information, call the Montefiore at 216-360-9080 or visit www.montefiore.org. Next, could you use extra money to pay for care at home, assisted living, or a nursing home?